Hi, welcome to Call Up 25 Productions. I wanted to bring something to your attention. I was in Walmart about 15 minutes ago. I was getting a sandwich, cottage cheese, coleslaw, and a couple of sticks of cheese. And we went to self-checking. Walmart in Elizabethton, Tennessee is under a cyber attack. Then 2 minutes later, a Brink operator walked in. Computer was downloading, going nuts, all of it. I didn't put two and two together until I started walking out. I turned around and I looked, there was a Brinks operator walking in at Walmart. I don't know if they were trying to get his card key or the ATM card key or what. But I know it wasn't anonymous. I know that for a fact. But I was walking around the parking lot to see if I could see something suspicious. They had to use Wi-Fi. This is the first warning. They use this for the first warning, you know, when they start playing with the machines first. And the second would be law enforcement or traffic signals or whatever they can do. And then the third, banks. This town ain't built for cyber war attack. But I let the chief know. Oh yeah, bet you I did. And we also let TBI know. TBI is on its way up. And then I let corporate office know. It's on the camera. You can't lie at them. No way. But I wanted to bring this to your attention and my subscribers that cyber attack is like an E-bomb. You know, mysterious bunch of stuff going down. But this was cyber attack. They're trying to download old files to see if it works. And it was going down all the machines at different times. So there had to be 3 people involved. But when you see it, okay, we're going to use this for example. Yeah, it's 205. Hey, this is good stuff right here. I'm going to tell you something. This is very good stuff to stop the oil leak. But let's get back to the conversation. All right, here's your computer. These are your files right here. Well, let's use the back. There we go. Okay, this is your computer at Walmart. It keeps doing it. Catch it on down. It keeps doing it. They're trying to get your credit card information. They're trying to get bank statements, whatever they can. And then 2 minutes later, a Brinks operator walked in. Stop and think about it. They're after his identification card where he can get into the ATM. I used to work at Wells Fargo. I was shot. Sacramento and White El Camino. It's on YouTube. I don't like to remember it. It says Brinks operator fell down dead. Well, I'm alive. I woke up in the morning. That's why I got seizures. I wasn't paying attention around me, and this is what really happened. I wasn't looking around, keeping my eye open, watching my guard. But that's my fault. But I wanted to bring it to your attention that when you see something like this, you call TBI. I did it quick. I saw one machine down the way there going ballistic. I was like, look at that, Misty. She looked. Yeah, it is getting kind of weird, ain't it? And I said, come on, hurry up and scan your stuff. And I closed out, and then no more than 3 minutes, ding, 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 all the way around. One machine was about ready to spit out money at Walmart. Now you understand the consistent of a cyber attack? I don't wish anybody to give their information out or whatever, but you don't know who's around you. I'm going to give you an example. If he's wearing a backpack and he's got like a little old radio antenna sticking out of it, that's a transponder. They hack into Wi-Fi and also gave him a little bit more access to the files. This happened to me in Oklahoma, Tulsa. The cops caught him. He was on a bicycle. The ATM was going nuts. That's your first warning. Second warning, banks. Third, law enforcement and whatever. They use Walmart as a pressure point. And they do have a cyber war unit that is top secret. And I'm going to explain it to you. A bunch of old hackers that got busted back in the 80s, and a couple anonymous, and Secret Service didn't have the means and the capability. They had the computer, but they didn't have the capability of doing it. So they pulled these boys out of prison, and they decided they were work for the government. And they are still on probation. And what they'll do is they'll go in the back door of Walmart with Walmart's permission and find the last known hack. Then they send the local enforcement, SWAT team, the whole 9 yards. We're talking, except for the U.S. Army. I'm not even supposed to talk about cyber war. Also, the cyber war unit also controls your stoplights, not just by transmission of the traffic controller. And they took that app off Google Play mysteriously and quietly. Think about it. There's a simulator, and you can actually change the stoplights. It did work. I know, I downloaded it. I had fun when we were in the city bus. It was green. That app came up mysteriously missing. But remember, never give out your personal information. This is making you give out your personal information. You don't have to. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, let's go. That was, it was almost a scam, but I wanted to let you know what was really going on. And Cyber Wars is located outside of Area 51. Yeah, on the Air Force Base. It's not just a radio tower that you see. It's quite huge system. And there's about 4 or 5 people in there a day. But I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I don't care. But you really need to know this. This is what stops the cyber attack before it happens. But this one happened inland, so take it with a grain of salt. I saw it, but I didn't think I'd see it in front of me. That was kind of weird. stuff downloading on all the computers. She went around turning them all off. She did. But, I don't want to say that I think I got the Amazon remote. I think one kid's trying it, and he thinks it's funny. You want to find the keys and change the stoplights and stuff like that. I think one in this area's got one. But I can't say for sure, but it's just kind of weird. But I normally don't talk about this or my past, but I just wanted to let you know that it's harder to waste a city with a brass bra out here. It's about 80 something. But please like, share, and subscribe, and as always, let's go. If I can turn this thing off, I think.